Peace, everyone. It's your boy Joseph Eubanks-El back in another video. I'm up with my boy MB. We got our local.
What's up?
Oh yeah, oh
How
yeah.
you doing, brother?
Oh yeah. Tell them who you are. Tell them who you are.
My name is Cambodian, and I'm a Cambodian from New Zealand. Cheer, my bro.
Hear the accent, huh? Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I don't know, man. This
Okay.
is who I am.
All good, all good. So we out here by Riverside, man. Like everybody know the famous walking street, Riverside.
We're at the walk street right now at the Riverside.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Something's getting ready to happen tonight. So I'm just out here with my boy. We're pretty much gonna hear his side of the story, you know, his life story. You know, I'm just gonna ask some questions. So
Damn, brother.
I guess we could start with, bro. Like, what brings you to Cambodia? What brings you here?
What bring me here?
Yeah.
I just wanna, I just sick of living in the same old place, doing the same old shit. That's why I'm coming back here to learn about my culture and, getting to know my people, my roots and stuff like that, and try to, understand how does it go over here, what it do, you know what I mean? Yeah, so
I like that culture, and that's one thing, about Cambodia. Like, all you see is culture. Like, compared to like being like in Western countries like New Zealand, America, it's all a big melting pot. Right here is a huge focus on the Khmer people. You see how hardworking they are, just how creative they are, how peaceful they are.
yeah.
A lot of people like underestimate Cambodia. It's that hidden gem, like hidden talent. So yeah, like I would say the reason why I came out here for, I did like about a month, and I loved it out here. I loved it, the food, the people, just the weather. Like, a lot of people complain about the weather is hot, but man, I was in Arizona, man, nothing but dry heat. That heat stings you. But this heat,
Yeah.
it's like humid, but you're sweating, so you're not like, oh, I gotta hurry up and get out of it.
Yeah, like it's different from the desert, right?
Yeah, the desert. I know some people have to get in the desert and no difference, but I just came from there, and that's why to me,
It's
like,
hot dry, huh?
yeah, it kind of stings you. Like this whether I can appreciate it, But I think for people who hasn't experienced Arizona heat, they experience it first and come back and be like, oh, okay, it's not too bad. It's hot, yeah, but trust me, there's worse.
It's not bad with the breeze.
Oh yes.
Like, you feel that wind.
Yeah.
Kind of cool it down.
Yeah. Because in Arizona, you don't get this wind. You don't at least get that breeze.
Yeah.
And like so you got a little bit of everything here. So that's what I like about here. I came here. Everything's like more affordable.
Yeah.
The quality of life is less stressful. Because in America, all we do is work to pay bills.
Chill out over here, bro.
Oh yeah. In New Zealand, all you do is work to pay bills. Here, I feel like you have to be business minded. You have to be an entrepreneur, because it's all the locals. They have like their own business going. So to me, by you being creative is how you're gonna make it, and how you being different is how you make it. That I want to ask you something. Out of all the artists, what makes you different? What do you have to bring to the table?
What's making me different is I'm a stand-up dude. I express myself a lot. I don't really care what the world think of me. I'm here to do me, to live my life, and stay true to myself. And I got a different way of thinking than everybody else here. I'm thinking like outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just want to bring something new that I love. I love to just, be myself, do my dance, singing, rapping, and all that. And oh, my bad, bro.
No, you good, bro.
Shit, my bad.
You good, bro. A little burn ain't gonna hurt. That's all good.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I just love hip hop. I feel like I can,
Yeah, I like that. See, like, like being yourself, that's part of loving yourself. Like by you loving hip hop, like, they say that if you love something, you do something for free, or if you love something, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
That's what I've been telling my boy, man. Like, you're an artist, you got something that's different. Not a lot of people can do what you can do, and embrace that. You know, everybody has their own role in life. I say that the biggest thing, if you change your mind to embracing that, and then just get better every day, learn something new every day, then you'll be appreciated for it. A lot of people, we give up on things if we're not appreciated towards it. You know, like if we don't get feedback, right? But the goal is, if people don't believe in you, you believe in yourself. You know, like when you sent your music to me, I already saw the talent. I already saw. I saw the Tupac energy in you. I saw the Tiger energy. I saw Lil Wayne energy in you. You know, but it's like Cambodian style. Not a lot of people's used to that. So you got something else to bring to the table with hip hop. You got a different voice to bring. You know, even though I don't understand Khmer, but like, you know, I can tell just by your energy you got potential, and just by and just by your editors, they got potential. But that's a whole other topic, you know. But like, you know, but anyway, you know, be yourself and keep growing. I would say,
you know, be yourself over here is kind of crazy. Being yourself, you on drug or some shit over here, like the local people think, like, cause the way I dance, whatever, it's weird to them. They don't see it as oh, that's cool, you know. They see that, oh, he's on drugs or something like that, you know. Like, they don't see that hip hop shit going on over here like much, you know. So you know, like, hip hop is about, you know, dance, the way you walk, the way you talk. You know,
it's all about, to me,
it's the way you feel,
the way you
express
feel,
yourself, self-awareness. You know, it's a knowledge movement. You know, you gotta, man, so much, man. So much.
But honestly, like, the thing is just like hip hop, you'll see like it's huge in America, so that's why you might look at it as frowned upon. So like, you're like the odd one out. But the thing is, like, it's nothing wrong with being unique, because eventually you're gonna inspire other people who may have a dream of being a hip hop artist. See, the thing is, you're an entertainer. You're supposed to inspire people. You know, you're supposed to uplift people. You're supposed to, you know, you want people to do better than you. Just like when you have kids, so by you bring hip hop to the table, you give other people a way out. You know, just like in America, hip hop started. Making a way. So by hip hop and music is a form of expression. You know, it's a form of your soul pouring out, and that's why people start to love you and want to follow you. You know, so there's nothing wrong with being different. You know, like, I went through the same thing in America. Like, I always saw things different. You know, that may see me as a black guy. Okay, why this guy don't play basketball, this and that and stuff? Like, I've always been more into Asian culture. Also, I've been into martial arts. That's always been my thing. You know, I've always been in learning history. I've never been too mainstream. I always wanted to look at other stuff. I grew up around a lot of Asians. That's probably why I'm out here. That's why I'm comfortable out here. You know, I have a lot of Asian friends, so I've always been inspired by Asian culture. You know, so the thing is, I've always embraced just being just that.
Well, just want to say thank you, man. Without black people, there's no hip hop, man. Black and Puerto Rican, you know, like, you know, all the hip hop started in New York. Shout out to New York. You know, the Bronx, Queens, and all that. You know, so shout out to New York, because that's where it's all started, and we gotta. Thanks to the ones that coming before us, you know. Give them a shout out, you know.
Always gotta pay homage to the ones who laid out.
That's the right word.
It's all good. You always gotta pay homage to the people who laid out the foundation. Yes, because they're the ones that's gonna help us level up by learning from the greats. You know, there's nothing wrong with being inspired by other artists to help perfect your craft. That's how we grow. We see their growth. Okay, we see something different. And it's not.
And shout out to Chris Brown, man.
Chris Brown. You be running it. You be running on your videos. Like, I see you.
He's like my idol, bro. I'm always looking up to him because he's so talented. He can rap, he can dance, he can sing, he can act, he can play basketball, and he can. He can do everything.
He can do it all. Do it all.
With him, man. CB. Shout out to you, CB.
Shout out to you, CB. But you see, like, we're all like always. Everybody can inspire us. But the key to me personally, it's good to be inspired, but it's also not a good thing to hate on somebody. Me personally, like, envious, because hate and envy blocks your blessings. You know, but like I said before, bro, like, you got a gift that I can't. do. Just like I got a gift that you can't do. But we're all here supposed to be a piece of the puzzle, you know. And just like you know, with your team situation, you want to build your team. If everybody gets on the same accord, you gotta look at the whole big picture. This is the goal. You know, not everybody can be the rapper, the artist. Somebody has to be the one that does the camera, all the editing. That's their gift. You know, it's not all about taking each other's spotlight. And that's why I truly believe, like, you know, I feel like, you know, God put us together. You know, like I know Jimmy put us together, but I'm energy guy. Nothing happens by coincidence. It is, you know, because I told him that I want to learn what his editor do, because that's what I want to get to. But I know this had a fallout. But maybe eventually I can learn some stuff and help you out. That way you can keep getting your shine that you deserve, you know, and vice versa. So it's all about helping each other out. Okay, so we're gonna start with another thing. Okay, so fast forward right now. What do you think about this whole war situation? What's your perspective on?
I think it's stupid, cause like, why Thailand try to invade Cambodia and all that for? Like, why your countries, you know, you're a peaceful country. You never been through the war. Why starting a war? And you know, like, what the benefit? What's the benefit of trying to take people's land and stuff like that? They're gonna protect it with their life, you know. Like, we can handle war and stuff because we've been there, you know. But
oh yeah.
I just think it's not good, man. Like, we just have to respect each other boundary, you know, like, and you know, stop the war, you know, stop the killing and stuff like that. Yeah.
I agree. See how I look at the whole situation, you know, like, I feel like, you know, like a bully, right? A bully wants to kick you when you're down. Yeah. They know you've been through some shit, right? But you know, they look at it as, okay, we Thailand, they see that land. Oh, that's a land opportunity. Oh yeah, they just went through a war. Instead of trying to work with you, because honestly, Thai and Cambodia, you guys come from the same backgrounds. You know, like my boy Jimmy said, like, you guys, the language is the same. It's just Thai slur their words, right? There's when they speak Thai. So how I look at it, it might be more of a government influence that's military right now. I don't think it's really too much of the Thai people. Maybe some brainwashing going on to hate Khmer people, but it just, to me, don't make sense, because like I got along with Thai people and I got along with Khmer people, you know, and I feel as if it's better to work with each other. You know, especially when it comes to the temple. Everybody wants to pray at the same temple. Okay, then why should we go to war? You know, to me, it doesn't make sense. I feel like it's more of a government thing, personally, that's trying to kick Cambodia while they're on the way up. On the way up. And like I said before, it could be like a jealousy thing, because a lot of people want to go to Cambodia now, you know, because it's more of an easier way of life compared to like how expensive Thailand's getting. So a lot of foreigners want to go to Cambodia. So it could be like a jealousy thing too. Because you know, Cambodia's on the rise right now.
We're on the rise. Time to rise, man.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Wanda, man.
Shout out to Wanda. The only way is up, you know. And so that's good to hear your perspective. The media, Thailand's trying to twist it where, like, okay, Cambodia attacked first. But really, okay, everybody knows Thailand wants the land. You know, what they just got from war, they want peace. They're protesting for peace right now. So right now, you know, that's why I want Khmer people's, is it Khmer or Khmer? Khmer, okay, right, okay. Khmer people's voice to be heard, you know. I want my boy MB's voice to be heard, you know. But yeah. Hold on. All right, my boy. So my next question, like, what artist inspires you, or what has happened between the music industry that inspired you to be the person you are today?
Rico, you know, my boy Rico, he passed away. You know, he got hit by a car. He was riding a motorbike on his way home, and this drunk driver, he's going the wrong lane, and then boom, smash, and he passed away. You know, I look up to him. You know, he's like my little brother. You know, even though he's a big fella. You know, but man, I got mad love for him, and that's the reason I stopped drinking and stuff like that. You know, just.
That's good. That's good. So that's good. See, you see, like sometimes, like a situation like that would just like he's on a sober run right now. Sometimes it's like that's all it takes is a drunk driver or you possibly drinking and life is over. Life is precious. And that, it taught you the value of life. And honestly, that's very inspirational. For anybody who just wants to stop drinking or like just life is so precious, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Drinking and driving. Especially like irresponsibly. So yeah, that's very inspiring to me. It's glad that root code inspired you.
I don't need alcohol to live my life. I don't need none of that. That's the reason why we lost a lot of people. Like is a drunk driver. And yeah, I'm had enough of drinking. I've been drinking too long, and it's time to make a change, right? You're starting to sober up. You're starting to look at the world like differently, like because like people are always running away from their problem with alcohols and drugs, whatever. But like face your fear, man. Like keep your head up. Keep going. You don't need anything, bro. You got everything inside of you. You just gotta believe in yourself, and give yourself some time, and understand where you're going. You gotta have a plan.
Oh yeah. I like that you said that. Like face your fears. Like when I look at it, fear is also a manifestation blocker. Like to me, like having fear, being in fear right now, it stops you from growing your growth. Like a lot of people, like they drink out of fear, because they're trying to run away from something because they're afraid. So it's a good thing to also face your fears, overcome your fears, because that's how you're gonna like level up in life. So yeah, I like that. Was there any other artists that inspires you?
I fuck with Vanda. I love Vanda music, and he's my dog. I respect him a lot, and he respect me too. He's a cool dude.
Shout out to Vanda.
Shout out to Vanda, man.
Vanda.
VD, man. Team VD all day.
Team VD. It's good, man, because like a lot of these like big artists, they inspire other underdogs to come up. Like hip hop, like it's pretty much on the rise out here. And like everybody knows in America, like I told my boy, like Cambodians are like the black people of Asians. And so like I know something big's gonna come out here, because hip hop honestly just it comes from the soul. It comes from the soul, like so like it's an expression. Sometimes you're a product of your environment, but the biggest test is how do you overcome that. So that's why a lot of people are inspired by artists, is because they want to know how they made it, what they do to get themselves out of it. And that's because artists like YouTubers, music artists, are all influencers. They influence us to do certain things. So that's why it's our job as influencers. We hold a huge responsibility to elevate other people. And to me, that's to me personally, I'd rather be respected than feared. Or sometimes they say, being feared, it kind of works hand in hand. But if they respect you, it's still a sense of fear, but just respect. But anyway, let me cut this. Yeah, like I like when you mentioned your inspiration when it came to KWA, right? You want to explain that again? Like what inspired you to start KWA? Tell them what that means.
It's a Cambo with attitudes, or Khmer warrior uncle. Like we're all warriors. We build uncle. Ankle what? And I got inspired by NWA. And they started from the bottom. They came from nothing to something. So I feel like that. I'm a Cambo. Cambo with attitude. Khmer warrior on goal. It's like, bro. But I shout out to, you know, Compton, you know, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, MC Ren, DJ Yella, you know, who else, man? Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, all the West Coast.
All the West Coast.
Okay.
Bro, like, you know,
I like that.
I love old school rap music, you know, like inspire, you know, but I'm trying to push positive stuff, you know. I'm not trying to get the youth to be a gangster or anything like that, you know, but I'm just gonna spitting facts. I'm gonna like help them, like guide them, you know, because I've been there, done that, you know. I didn't have a easy time growing up, you know. So I feel like coming to Cambodia to just you know, make the difference to society. I want everybody more focused on, you know, united, you know, unite each other in unity and community, more smiles, more happiness, more laugh, you know, more being yourself, you know, like don't be afraid to shine, don't be afraid to be you, you know, be unique, you know, because like everybody here, they don't know hip hop like that, you know, so I don't blame them. So,
right. See, that's what I'm saying. It's good. It's not wrong being unique, because honestly, on the spotlight be more on you. And you might get some hate, some looks, but at the same time, no one can do what you're doing. Cause how I look at it, it's like the Matrix. Everybody's gonna be going the same way, but you're going the opposite. You know, that's how, to me, that's how legends are made. You know, like the Michael Jackson, the Dr. Dre's, and all that. It's because they're different and unique. You know, that's what made them stars. It's because they're different, because they stood out. It's just the simple fact that you may not be on mainstream. What you're doing may look as weird, or you're trying to be like somebody, but all you're doing is being you. And by you putting in the work, you know, and putting your hard work, like, and then when you make it, then they want to come around. It's like, you know, like Mike Jones said, you know, back then it didn't want me, now how they on me, you know what I mean? So like, you know, and that's why I'm saying, like, if you see people that look at you weird, fuck them. Believe in yourself. You know what you can do. You know, no one else could do you but you. You know, like being unique, you being like, you know, one of the few hip hop artists out here. That's actually a blessing. You know, because now you're up next. That's how I look at it. Look at it as you're up next. On the way to the top, baby.
Thank you, brother.
Oh yeah.
You're on the way, you know?
Start to the daughter. I'm gonna edit this out. Started from the bottom, now we here.
Started from the bottom, now we here.
Oh yeah.
At the Riverside.
Yeah. In Riverside.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm just proud of myself, bro. Like, I didn't have any help, like, you know, out here, you know. I don't know much people. I know a lot of people, but I'm not very close to them like that, you know. Like, you know, I met a lot of artists over here. You know, but I don't respect some of them, like, for real though, like, cause you're not being true to your words, you know. Like, I like people that being real. Yeah, if you from that background, you know, I respect that. But if you lying, if you capping your rap, then you get no respect from me, you know.
Capping your rap, I like that. If you capping your rap, you know, be a man of your word. You know, you say you're gonna do something, do it. You know. And you know, real recognize real, man. That's how I look at it. And that's what I say. Like, that's what, like, you know, like when you be true to yourself, like, God will put the people supposed to be in your life for a reason. Like, that way, it gets all the bullshit out the way. You know, like, that's how I look at it. You know. Like they say, like, you know, keep it real like a pimp, you know, like, I forgot what my homeboy said, but, you know, that way be no bullshit, you know, you get the bullshit out the way, you know, that's just me, but, yeah.
Glad to meet you, bro.
Oh yeah, likewise.
You're a real one, bro.
Oh yeah.
Mad love for you,
bro.
Yeah,
I love you too, bro.
Over here, bro.
I got your back too.
No,
I got your back too.
No
we
problem
a team.
over here, brother. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even though I'm a Cambodian from New Zealand, you know, but I've been here for a minute now, so I know how everything works over here, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So what I'm thinking is, like, we gotta show the people your neighborhood, man. We gotta show, like, you know, how you grow up. You know, that you really about that life. Like, how you started from the bottom and you worked your way up. You know what I mean? Like, people need to hear that story. You know, people need to hear that side of you. They need to know the real you, that you're really about that life. You know what I mean? And how you're gonna succeed out here. Because a lot of people wants to know the origin, where you came up, and yeah. So that's probably gonna be the next video. We'll see. He's gonna take me to his island, which is like literally, we're literally like right across the way.
Behind those big ass buildings.
Yeah.
Hotel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We have to catch the ferry though. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna be riding that ferry, bro.
It's like 15 minutes on the ferry.
We're gonna be island boys pretty soon.
Island boys.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the island boys, man. Shout out to the island boys. Oh yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are we back? We back. So I got another question, man. So what's the situation with your team right now, man? Editors and the people that got working with your studio, man. What's the situation?
Oh, it's tripping, man. Like I just post a photo cover on my Facebook, and they said, take it off, take it down. I'm like, hell no, bro. You ain't gonna tell me what shoes to put on and all that. I'm like, yo, I'm doing things from my heart, and I got nothing against you, I just have a picture of me with the towel on. I'm naked, but I got the towel on, and I show off my tattoos everywhere. It's like it's an artwork, man. I think outside the box. I'm not trying to, impress nobody. This is who I am.
Right.
And either you can accept it or, move along.
Right. And I agree. So, you told me the story with that situation. How I look at it, there's other artists that show off their tattoos and they have like a towel on. You know what I mean? Like there's artists who have done that for the album cover, and it got like, to me, it's good exposure, gets a lot of attention. It's very daring. So honestly, that's good exposure, and I believe like any exposure is good exposure. And he's an artist, so honestly, this is he's pretty much pouring out to the team like, hey man, like we had something good going on. It can still keep going. It's just we gotta compromise with each other. If he feels comfortable with doing, they gotta let him do. They gotta let him put his tattoos out. He's feeling comfortable, he's feeling happy about it. It should never be a dispute where you have to stop everything, stop you guys' growth. And it's a brotherhood. We work together on this. So if we can come together as a team again and get this music stuff going, we'll all be good. Put our differences aside, because it takes a brotherhood, to build up a strong empire. Women, they got their sisterhood. We need a brotherhood. So let's get back to this, this music stuff. Anything else you want to say?
I just want to say, man, just be yourself, man. Post whatever you want to post, man. Like, as long as like you gotta think outside the box, man. You can't play it safe all the time, bro. Just like just follow your heart, and don't worry if you get the hater hating on your shit. They're not you. They're not like us.
They're not like us. They're not like us.
Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. And that picture of Machiavelli, Tupac, in a bathtub, with all the gold, all the change, and it was naked, right?
Right.
Yeah, it just got, bro.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Bro,
there's nothing wrong with that.
You're a man, bro.
And that's supposed to be for the women too. So that's support. Yeah. And honestly, it's gonna shout out to other tattoo artists, so that's good exposure.
Yeah.
Like to other tattoo artists fully tatted.
I got all the Cambodian stuff on me, man.
Right.
Like for real. Like I really represent Khmer for real, bro.
Right.
Like don't hate on me because you ain't me.
Right.
Respect somebody that can stand up for who they are. Respect them. Respect the real one, man. Like don't just clap for the fakes,
Right.
You gotta, support the real ones, bro.
Right.
Like people that can be themselves even though it look crazy, but hey, the world, you gotta be crazy but be creative, That's how the artist is, they bring something new, bring something different. You think for yourself. You don't care what the world think of you. Like Like, you know, example, you have a nose ring like that be
Right.
like, oh, he's gay or whatever.
Right.
Well, that's not, bro.
Right.
That's just an art, bro. You just have a piece of himself.